You know, last night, me and my chica were celebrating the tag team title victory for Team Last Laugh. We had a little accident with the bed. That shit broke. But it's okay, because I've already made a phone call and a king-size Amish labored wood, authentic, bigger and better beds on the way. That's what I do my entire life. Destroy things, and when I rebuild them, they're better. So when you're a man such as myself that likes to make the world around you better, you gravitate toward people who do the same thing and have similar interests. Let's take, for instance, the NWO. Let's talk about the CEO. Kedrick Jones built this place from the ground up. This was his brainchild, by himself. He does all the writing. He makes it happen. That's the guy I gravitate toward. So when I came into the league, I sat for a while, and I watched, and I listened. I understood how things work. I didn't just jump in and make a splash. I didn't just record the beach promo my first day in. No. I watched a couple of pay-per-views silently. I noticed Joker J. He was a guy who was leading this place with his promos. He was the backbone of this place. I saw that. Naturally, it's a guy that I gravitated toward. I mean, he's a guy, he's the most bitten character in this whole federation. From the lighting effect, to the shaking of the camera, to the in-your-face promos. He's a guy I gravitated toward. Even a guy like Jason Terrell, Black GOP, who I've known for years. When I called him and said, hey, this place is what's happening, I had no idea we were going to end up being NWO together. But man, it made sense. After watching him come in and do a promo and seeing the hate fest that came from it. Oh, Jillian's hating. Brandon Moore can't stand this guy. Them Negroes took a jab. Wavy, Davey. Oh, Davey Crank got busy on him. Like, it was a hate fest. He thwarted everybody that stood in his way. He stayed focused. He kept his hands in his pocket, and he became the king of the ring. That's somebody that I gravitate toward. Now, the NWO, we don't need to talk about the massive amounts of belts that we won and championships we've accomplished to validate who we are. We talk about how we destroy and rebuild. Let's go down the list. DX, destroyed. TNA, out of business. Main Event Mafia, destroyed. Corporation, scattered to the winds. The Daniels family, implosion. And Jay O'Neill, I see you taking credit for it. Jason Terrell can deal with you when he deals with you. And by the way, Davey Crank, Davey Crank was them Negroes? I lost $5,000 to Joker J because he said that Davey Crank was them Negroes. I said it can't be that obvious. I lost 5 G's. But you know what? When you're NWO, you got 5 G's to spare. When you're a destroy and rebuild type of person, that happens. True story. I was with the freshman football team. Coach and I got into a little physical altercation in the jock lobby of Andale High School. So Coach Dick Adams put me on the varsity squad to teach me a lesson. Next thing you know, we're winning back-to-back state championships. I worked for Ford Motor Company in Andale, Virginia. Got into a little fist fight with my boss. Now I work for Ford Motor Company in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia. Used to drive, when I lived in Woodbridge, used to drive 2 hours to and from work. Now it's 1.7 miles to and from work. And that's with Darren Young in my trunk. Destroy and rebuild. From the ashes of all these old families who have become stagnant and irrelevant, rises the phoenix of these influx of new guys coming in. Triple X, seizing the moment. Royalty tried. Y'all get it together. And then there's my favorites. Skip, Zip, and Dip. Franchise 9.8. Sonny comes in. All of a sudden, you guys love each other. Because before, y'all were having turmoil. You couldn't quite get the job done. I was watching. I saw it. Sonny comes in, and all of a sudden, you got your chest out. Shit, Dip. He jumped on Sonny's dick when he was still technically part of what was left of DX. And congratulations, Nate. You went from the 4th man in the group to the 3rd man in the group. You upgraded. My question for y'all is, which one of y'all out there is going to come and take these? Jonathan Young, you've been on a little bit of a streak. Go find a friend, because let me tell you something. That lucky streak you're on is about to come to an end. Kyron, you're hanging out there. Somebody do something. Brandon, you're upset because we're giving props to the new guys. You're one of those old guys that's still around. You're hanging in there. So what are you upset for? The old guys want to hang around and they want to remain relevant. They're going to get to hang around. We're not kicking anybody out. I mean, yeah, Slow Relax got thrown in the trunk. Chico Rodrigo got thrown in the trunk with Darren Young because they were stagnant. They weren't getting it done. You're around, Brandon. I mean, you know, getting your ass kicked a little bit now these days, but, you know, you'll find some new friends. You'll find someone new to latch on to, because Lord knows you're not going to stand alone against the NWO. Jonathan Young, do something, because that shit's coming to an end real soon. And before this is all said and done, you will be in my trunk. As for the rest of you, Joker J and I do not need these belts. They are weighing us down. Please, anybody, somebody, come out and take these belts from us. I'm begging you. Because we've been going through tag teams like Slow Relax X-Lax. Anybody. And you got the balls, you got the guts. Don't talk at us, talk to us. Come see the NWO. Come see about us. We'll destroy you and make you better. Because that's what we do. And one more thing, Nate. Joker J did pay me to smash $1 million belt. But if I had known it was going to be so much fun, I would have done it for free. You know why? Because I can. Step up, fellas.